students, today we are going to discuss on the related terms that is used by Mendel's in his experiment. Yes students, after studying about the heredity variation, Mendel's experiment material and the selected traits that was selected or chosen by Mendel in his experiment from the Pisum sativa, it means garden pea or sweet pea. Now today we are going to discuss about the terms that is used by Mendel in his experiments. So students, let's going on. Terms used by Mendel in his experiment. One thing more important, students, the Mendel used the term factor for the genes. Mendel used the term factor for all the kinds of representing characteristics that is now today called genes. So students, what are the terms used by Mendel in this experiment? The first one is dominant and recessive. Dominant and recessive. The second one is allele or allelomorph. Allele and allelomorph. The third one is the homozygous and heterozygous. Next one is hybrid and hybridization. Hybrid and hybridization. The next one is phenotype and genotype. Genotype. The next one is monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, the back cross, test cross, etc. So students, we are going to discuss all these constructing characteristics one by one aside. First I take the dominant and recessive. Dominant and recessive. Students, what is dominant and what is recessive? Mendel used the term dominant for the kinds of characteristics among the pair of allele that suppress or overlaps the other traits that is present in the gene pair. Yes, students. For example, when the process of cross hybridization is made between a pure tall and a dwarf, then their allele is considered to be capital T for pure tall and small t for the dwarf. After cross hybridization, the individuals are obtained having the characteristics capital T small t, capital T small t, capital T small t. Thus in F1 generation, this is the F1 generation. F1 generation, and this is the parental generation, so called P generation. Now students, all the plants are hybrid crop. Plants are hybrid crop. Okay students, why they are called hybrid crop? They are physically tall in length or height. Why students? Because tall is the dominant character or dominant trait. It suppresses the recessive one. Either if we are going to study the genotype of this individual plant of F1 generation, then we find that one of the gene is responsible for the dominant trait and another is responsible for the recessive trait. But students, the dominant trait always physically come in appearance. This is called the dominance or Mendel's law of dominance. While students, the recessive traits are either present in the allele, but they cannot come in appearance due to presence of the contrasting pair of allele as a dominant. So students, once again I will define the dominance and recessive. Dominance are the kinds of traits which suppress or overlaps the recessive ones from the contrasting pair of allele. So students, the kind of traits that genotypically and phenotypically come in appearance, such traits are called dominant, where opposite to the dominance is called recessive. Next one students, the allele and allelomorph. We are going to discuss about allele or allelomorph. Students, what are allele or allelomorph? Mendel said that, and he also selected 7 pair of contrasting characteristics. Traits are characteristics. Traits are characteristics. What are contrasting traits or characteristics? The contrasting traits or characteristics are the kind of characteristics which have the opposite physical appearance. For example, tall and dwarf are the two contrasting pair of allele for the height of the plant stem. So students, if we are going to represent the allele, then capital T is the pair of allele for the tall plant small t. These pair of the factors are genes through which we can represent the physical or morphological characteristics as well as genotypical characteristics of the plants. These are called allele, and their physically representation or their symbolic representation is known as allelomorph. Okay, students. Next, we are going to discuss about the third term used by Mendel in his experiment, that is the homozygous and heterozygous. Homozygous and heterozygous. So students, what are homozygous and what are heterozygous? The kind of traits having similar genes, the kind of traits that can be considered to be having similar genes present in their genotype, that is called the homozygous. For example, capital T represents a pure tall plant, whereas capital T small t is a hybrid tall plant. Either the characteristics both represents or belongs to the stem length or height of the plant. Both are in physical appearance tall, but the capital T is the pure tall plant, whereas the capital T small t is hybrid tall plant. Because of the similar genes responsible for this trait, and here the contrasting genes are present in their allele, so this is called hybrid tall plant. Okay, students. Thus, the capital T is homozygous, whereas the capital T small t is considered to be heterozygous. Next, students. The next term is hybrid and hybridization. What is hybrid and hybridization? Students, this can be considered with the help of a suitable example. Like when the process of cross fertilization made between two pure breed of the parent plant, let's here I take a pure tall stem plant and a dwarf stem plant. Then the process of cross pollination or cross fertilization is made between both plants. In F1 generation, we obtain all the plants having the allele capital T small t. So in F1 generation, all the plants become hybrid in nature. It means hybrid is the kind of the characteristics in which the individual plants representing one gene as dominant and another as recessive, but the physical appearance of such type of plants always considered to be dominance because the recessive traits overlaps are suppressed by the dominant one. So students, this is called hybrid, and the process of cross pollination which is carried for this phenomena, that is called hybridization. Now students, the another topic is phenotype and genotype. What is phenotype and what is genotype? Phenotype and genotype. Students, the term phenotype represents are considered to be the physical characteristics of the individual plants. Yes, students, the physical characteristics of the individual plants. For example, the stem length of the plant as capital D, or capital T small t for tall, capital T small t is hybrid tall. Whereas if we are considering about the genotype, genotype represents the presence of the alleles in their traits or characteristics. For example, students, tall plant. Tall plants are of two types: pure tall and hybrid tall. But the genotype of the pure tall is capital T, and hybrid tall capital T small. But in physical appearance, both plants are considered, or you can examine with the tall stem length, or they are tall in height. This is called the phenotype. But genotypically, this is the pure tall, whereas this is the hybrid tall, because it contains a dominant and another the recessive traits. So students, this is the abbreviation definition of the phenotype, abbreviated definition of the phenotype and genotype. The genotype always represents the kinds of traits present in their gene pairs, whereas the phenotype cannot express the actual, the presence of the allele or gene pair in their traits. More about students, the